Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome back to more Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm Liz. If you're new here and you want to follow this playthrough or anything else we do on this channel, take a look at the links in the description. Specifically, I'm referring to the channel's Twitter, or my Twitter, where I post announcements about all kinds of stuff that's going on with the channel. Especially when we have, extended breaks. When I come back, I always post info about what's going on. And the channel Discord, where, again, I post announcements about what's happening, as well as, discussions and all that kind of thing that can happen. Otherwise, if you want to binge watch this series and you want the next one right away, or you like the stuff we do here, consider subscribing and all that good YouTube's stuffs. We are in the Womb of Lamashtu. We just got to the other world, the first world rather, in this area. Now, I've played through this a number of times, and I generally remember what we have to do here, but we're probably going to have to go back and forth a couple times because this area is slightly tricksy. You have to do everything right here. First thing we're going to do is delay poison communal, and then see invisibility communal, because that's going to be a big deal for us. Now, we're immediately met by these fog barriers, and I think there's one this way if we go this way too. Yeah, so we got these blue fog barriers in either direction that we go. And we've got this bird. So let's go talk to the bird. Hi. So here's a mysterious bird. This is necessary in order to get through this area. So let's just go ahead and collect said mysterious bird. Any info on this mysterious bird if we look at it out of curiosity? The bird with bright iridescent feathers sings its song and shows no fear as you approach. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. So let's walk into the fog, shall we? I don't think there's anything else we can do on this first screen. And as we do, we sort of get reset in position here, but it's not quite the exact
What's
same.
in wait for me there, I wonder?
Creepy much. So we see somebody who looks very much like the Guardian of the Forest, the fairy who's sort of been antagonizing us lately. And we have a path to the north that we can take now.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
Listen to me, trespasser. You sought a kingdom. I seek something simpler. An apology.
Get ready. Get scared. Listen.
As you sought to steal a kingdom for yourself, so must you do again. 1,000 times over. For a theft, a true theft, must be practiced to be earned. It will be a lengthy task. This is how it shall be measured. Make ruins of kingdoms. When each is dust, the grains shall gather in this vessel. When 1,000 grains are gathered, bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it. When that is done, your trespass shall be forgiven.
Where will I find so many nations? It is...
An impossible task? How? Let your unrequited love guide you. It guided you to your first kingdom, so it shall again. Seek it, hunt for it, lust for it. Let the emptiness inside you become your deadliest weapon. It is not an impossible task. After all, what use is an apology that cannot ever be given?
Ba, ba, ba. So this guy right here, the Lantern King, some would argue is the actual big bad in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I would argue that the Guardian of the Bloom, Nysa or whatever her name is the actual big bad in Pathfinder Kingmaker, just because she's the person who antagonizes the protagonist or the player character group in the pen and paper the most. And the Lantern King is sort of somebody pulling her strings in a sense. She is cursed. We will find out more when we complete the Cypress Queen's story, which I guess we're going to have to go through this time. Yeah, she is cursed, and she needs to destroy kingdoms in order to relieve that curse. There's a dais here. The sight of the dais makes you uneasy. There are no bars, no shackles, but an air of oppressiveness hangs over it. And in addition to that...
Step.
Oh, I thought we had a dude here. I guess the dude doesn't show up until we go through the fog. So let's go through the fog. And we're going to get ported back into here, because again, we're walking into the fog without the fog lantern on.
Time becomes distance.
So we're back in the same place, but we have an old gnome here now. Well, that is just bizarre, is it not? So let's go to the dais, and we're going to place the mysterious bird on the dais, and we can see it actually like renders here. Congratulations, birdie. You have been offered up to the gods upon this dais. And now we can use the fire that the old gnome has in order to go to sleep. But let's talk to him. Come, child, come closer. Don't be scared. The sound of your footsteps reminds me of... Who are you, and what is this place? You, children, are always so curious. Questions, more questions, and some more questions. Which should I answer first? Who are you? I'm just an old man, a remnant of the past in a world that cares as little for time as you care about the air you breathe. So many things lost, so many people left, and still I'm here. What is this place? This is the beginning that was before all other beginnings, the echo born before sound. This is the mark on the margins of sacred text made by gods when they were bored. This is the world, but unlike all other worlds. Are we in the first world? Where else? Enough about that. I've seen something odd here, a vision of a woman, and many others in the mist. They appeared before me, then vanished. The goddess once passed here, the proud one, the bitter one, the one who fell so far yet never has fallen to her knees. Her steps still echo. Taste the silence, the salt in the air is her tears. And when you blink, there's something in the corner of your eye. A shadow, a vision, a memory. When you approached, for a moment I thought I saw her again. The way you walk, this power you radiate, and a ghostly crown of a newborn kingdom upon your brow. It cannot be seen, but I see the weight your shoulders bear carrying it. Your connection with her. With she who fell. It is stronger than you think. Troubling events brought me here. Maybe you know something about what's happening. So much meaning could be hidden in one maybe. Ask away. Monsters are emerging from seed portals in my land. Monsters? No. They're just creatures, frightened as you and I would be so far from home. They've lived here with me for time countless, and were my only friends before the bloom tore the world. It's not their fault. Seal the bloom and they will trouble your world no longer. All right, sure. The beasts aren't to blame. They're just so hungry. But then, I'm not really to blame either, right? I just wanted to chop their heads off. Of course. No one is to blame for anything. You and they have much in common. How can we get out of here? It is possible to leave this place. Possible, yes. But to cross back, you'll need to bear the brunt of her wrath. But it is not something you can find. It is something you must inspire. You have to follow her, the goddess who fell. You have to see the world through her eyes, recognize her voice among thousands of voices, go down her path, awaken her wrath, then you'll be able to return home. Does that mean I need to destroy 1,000 kingdoms? Ho 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 ho. Who is this goddess? She wanted to become more than she was. Notice how she is always capitalized. It's she with a capital S. She dared to claim something that was not hers. Hers with a capital H. So powerful was the song of her pride, and so quickly it was silenced. Just a night, a single night in prison, in loneliness, in anticipation of her future fate, and her pride became fear. And fear, it burrows deep, like the worst of all poisons, desperation. And you know how such emotions taste, child? Don't even think about drinking that poison. Take a drop of it in place where the seeds of wrath have sprouted. When the wrath awakens and fills everything around, you'll become a step closer to your home and to defeating the bloom. Follow my story. Watch everything closely. Listen carefully. Unknown can be hidden inside known, and much that is unusual lies concealed behind the usual. Take my lantern with you. It will help you to light your way. And know this, not today and not tomorrow, but you will recall the fallen goddess. Thanks. So the important thing there is we got ourselves a magical lantern. Thank you very much. So we'll just equip that magical lantern, and with it equipped we can actually walk through the fog. But we don't actually need to walk through the fog right now. What I need is nighttime to come, because we need this bird to die. So we're going to go to sleep here. Time is going to pass, and this bird that we altered up on this dais is now a pile of bird bones. All that's left of a beautiful bird and her song. What a shame.
Forwards! No,
It was not meant to be.
Backwards!
And now we need... Oh, we rested. So since we rested,
troubles.
we need to cast our spells again.
Be there.
Now we need to go left, but I want to go right, because I want to remember what's over here.
Step!
Since we can move through the fog now, I want to like clear out the baddies that are in here
Let
and get the
us
good
not
stuff
pray.
from them. Nice. Oh, 99.
For I am not.
99. I like that. I feel like there's still supposed to be more spiders around here, but maybe it's during the daytime. There's more, like these areas have different things depending on when you come here, and if we come back again later, they could have things repopped and all that kind of stuff.
Trail me.
Anything new in this area since it's now? No. Nothing. We'll go through this fog over here, though. I don't remember where all like the secret items and everything in this area are, if there are any. I do know there's a lot of traps, there's a lot of magical beasts. There's a lot of good stuff.
Provoked.
Dwemer owl bears and greater enraged owl bear. Cool. Wow, we took a crit there. Didn't do that much to her, but we did take a crit there. Okay, cool. Let's head up. It's so quiet here. I can't even hear my own heartbeat. Is my heart still beating in my chest, or have they taken that from me too? So again, he's telling us we need to follow in her footsteps. So there's a big hint that we should probably do something where she is, and she's leaning over this lake. There's probably something in this lake that we need to do something with.
What's that thing?
Yeah, I'll deal with that in a minute. And that thing that we need to deal with is this interaction right here. But
Quick! Else we miss all the fun!
tell you what,
I'll
let's go kill this
my
bear
name
first.
onto your flesh.
Yeah. That was nice. Alright. We can sip the water, gaze into the water, skip a stone across the water, or throw the bird's bones in. We're going to throw the bird's bones in. And then collect water from the pond. Do we actually have it, like, bottled? A peridot wyvern. Fantastic. Yes, this is what we got here. This vial with poisoned water. That's what we're here for. We're going to need that in a little while.
Time becomes distance.
Yeah, I need to take the witchamabugger off at some point soon. That's the biggest puzzle here. The biggest puzzle here is knowing what to do with the bird, get the bird's bones, and take the bird over
Time
here.
for fun!
That's what I was waiting for.
Repent!
Octavia, go disarm that now. I think there's traps under every one of these, and if you get close to them, those dudes are going to pop up.
I did as you asked.
So you can, if you can spot
Step,
them,
step,
you
step.
can range leisure domain them, I believe.
What
which
is
is
this?
cool. There's one under this too, and we haven't spotted it yet, which is terrifying. Because I'm pretty sure there's one under every
Ready
I
single one.
and
believe I
willing.
found something.
I see something. Done and done.
So the fact that we haven't spotted that one is a little annoying. Kill it! Kill it with whatever you got. We got magic weapons now, so we don't really need to worry about the whole we need to AoE these things. But still, AoEing swarms when there's tons of them can be really effective
won't
still.
help you.
Yeah, no, nobody charge in on that.
Die!
Just kill it. Kill it with everything you got.
I did as you asked.
These, out of curiosity, are DC 25s. We have 34 modifiers, so it's no problem. I don't know what the perception on it is, but I swear there should be one here, and
Face me if you dare.
I never spotted it. Guys,
Do
kill
them
it.
apart!
Ragongar, I need you to just go over here real quick.
Simple request.
There isn't one there.
I
Fascinating.
won't let you down.
Okay, so there was not a trap there.
Done and done.
I've discovered something.
We could just dodge all of these, but we do need to come through here again later, I believe, on our way back down, so we might as well just kill them all.
This is for you.
Goodbye. Let's get this one. Doesn't seem to be one over here.
I did as you asked.
Nope. But there is definitely more. Like, we should actually get everybody up here.
I believe I found
See,
something.
that's why. Tristan's
You
got
can
our
count on
perception,
me.
so I can get this one without popping.
I did as you asked.
What is this?
What's the holdup?
Tell you what, guys, how about we actually give our range a try? It's only got a -5 penalty, so it succeeds. It has 29 modifiers instead of 34. It's still a guaranteed success.
I've discovered something.
there, I wonder?
But we can do it from range,
Here.
which is one of the real big benefits of having an arcane... Oh, I've got it turned on. It's something we can turn on. So she's just going to automatically do this from range now.
We've downed better ones.
I do like that. I have to be honest, I really do like the ability to do that. Normally, I prefer just having maximum chance of success, but
Confide in
when
me.
I can be certain that I'm going to get it anyway, I'm perfectly fine using the range. In fact, I encourage it in that case.
Step!
Ready
Alright,
and
let's
willing.
go ahead and turn that off now. What else do we have on the path up? Okay, so more following in her footsteps. So going this direction is clearly the right way, according to the gnome dude. My Skylark, your song is so sad today. What troubles you? Your last order, my lady, it frightens me. The seed of an ever-blooming forest is almost prepared as you requested, but what will it bring? Ever-blooming flower. The flower contains immense power, power from which immense evil can be born. Monsters erupting on Golarion by the hundreds, in a crowded street, a busy tavern, near a baby's crib. But if it destroys a kingdom... Yeah, these discussions take so long. That's exactly what I need. He wanted to see kingdoms in ruin. He will.
Time.
So it's a case of do the ends justify the means?
Let the attack commence.
And do not fight spiders on their own terms.
You
ladies
forced
and
my
gents.
hand.
With your head.
We took a little bit of damage there, but we didn't get completely flanked by them, which is good for us. And we can go ahead and channel again, maybe even twice. There's still a couple of spiders here. We can see them because we can see invisible,
I
which
crave
is
for
great for
adventure.
us.
I shall end this suffering.
Well, that one died.
May I see your entrails, please?
Goodbye, spiders.
Trail me.
Alright. So this place here, we need
Step,
to
step,
go
step.
through it, right? Oh, there is loot in this place. I remember there's loot in it. So we try going through this place and we don't get anywhere.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
If we take the lantern off, though... and we try going into it.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
What happens? We get moved on to another location, where there is an ancient wyvern and an ever-blooming flower. Fantastic. More enemies will appear when we start this fight, so we're actually going to start it from right here.
I wish there was another way.
Nice. Good God, we murdered that guy with our bow.
Oh,
Like, Lort murdered that guy. We got some wyvern meat, and we've got this ever-blooming flower, which we could, you know, just hack down, except we'll have a problem if we do that. Drop the poison from the lake on the petals. As soon as the poison falls on the petals blaze with a bright crimson light. And now shit gets real. Because we need to go... we need to kill a bunch of stuff, and then we need to go to the other world and kill a bunch of stuff, and we're only going to have half our party.
Go down!
And this one is, you know, Invisibear. Mirror image. Let's take out those mirror images.
Is all of this blood mine?
Yeah, Lort is
Never
having
thought I
some
had
trouble.
that much.
Lort probably shouldn't be there with his AC. Okay. So now I need to heal up before this happens. Am I going to get the chance to heal up before this happens? Well done, child, but your work here isn't finished yet. Before you go your way, a question. You've seen the story of the trespasser. You've seen her fall. Love and pride brought her to this. You follow the same path. You also crave the crown. Why? A thirst for power. The world needs to be governed by my rule, no other. Yeah, let's go with the goody two-shoes. Well, it's not really the goody two-shoes. Let's go with the lawful approach. My duty is to make the world a better place. Duty's path may seem straight as an arrow, but it's so easy to go astray. Words, words, words. Words can be mote stirred by the wind, a trifle, a wisp of smoke. But when they are spoken in the right time and place, words can possess the power of a storm. At some point, a long time hence, you'll recall this moment and your answer. I've solved your riddle, but what do I do next? You must extinguish the wrath, quench it with fire, but it won't be easy. The flower blossoms in two worlds at the same time, here and in your homeland, Golarion. Its existence links the two worlds and cruelly casts creatures between them. If you destroy the flower in only one world, it will grow back. You must kill it in both worlds at once. Fantastic, old gnome. But beware, violence breeds violence, and wrath breeds wrath. You've awakened the flower, for it was the only way to destroy it. But awakened, it summons all kinds of monsters, and they are filled with the same wrath as that which gave life to the plant. After you slay the monsters born from its seed, burn that wonderful, vile flowering blossom. Let flame consume it. But remember, the fire must happen in both worlds at once. If you burn the flower only here or only in Golarion, it will sprout again, and again, and again! Alright, I still have some business to take care of. Let me know when you're ready. Fantastic. That business I need to take care of is to set a camp down real quick. I know there's room here. Yeah, there is. Alright, we're going to set our camp down real quick. We need to split the party up in order to do this. Oh, before we camp. I thought these guys had special loot on them. Like, I thought there was something good on these.
Head on.
Oh, no, it's not these. Sorry. It's the next set of creatures that we have to kill that has the cool stuff on them.
We're a strange group. More like a handful of outcasts than an army of heroes.
I think I haste
Anyway,
here.
they say even the first Aldori sword lord was an outcast. Are we any worse than him?
I don't believe we are any worse. Well said. I think we haste here, guys. So first things
Something
first.
bothering you?
Let's do our delay poison. Let's do this. And let's mirror image up the people who need a mirror image.
I'm listening.
And what else can we reasonably do? I could do protections. I'm going to be using fire. I don't know what they're going to come at me with here. I don't remember what they come at me with. I know we're going to use fire, though, so let's just go ahead and protect some fire. And we can bless here as well. And tell you what, let's protect from evil. Just in case. And let's go. Who comes with us? So we'll send Valerie with one group and Octavia with the other. And I guess it's going to be like me and Amiri and Valerie, maybe, and we'll send Octavia, Ragongar, and Tristan in this group. It's time to get to it then. Let's split up and destroy the flower in both worlds. Who will you send beyond the portal? Beyond the portal... Oh, I have to stay here. So beyond the portal, I will send Tristan, Ragongar, and Octavia. Lead the group, Octavia. You can do it. And now we, who remain, have to deal with this dire venom wolf. Amiri, you really need to be in there, not me. We actually have to deal with multiple enemies here, not just a dire venom wolf.
Behead, yes, behead.
And in order to do so, let's drop a controlled fireball. And maybe another one? Oh, that guy's dead already. I don't think we actually need a controlled fireball there right now.
Onwards!
Let's just kill it.
Die.
Kill it with arrows.
Die.
Also, turn your cleave off. I don't need you cleaving right now.
Running won't help you!
Yeah, I know there's going to be more. Greater owlbear-like Trant. Fantastic. Let's continue to kill it.
Commence.
Let's keep an eye from behind. This stuff can come from behind us, potentially. And that would not be pleasant.
Bring it!
Amiri is stunned. Damn it, Amiri.
Won't kill me!
Welcome, AG Studio. Good to have you back.
They go
It's been a couple days. There goes Amiri. Okay, so he has regen. What's his regen? We don't know what his regen is. Well, he is a owlbear-like Trant, so I'm going to say, how about we test some fire instead of acid splash here? I mean, I got lots of burning herbs. Let's give it a go. We're hitting him with acid. He's not going down. That takes care of it. Was that all on that side? I don't remember what happens on each side here, so... Okay, we come... I didn't haste us, did I? I did not haste us.
How may I help?
We come out on this side, and we have the ability to act. Alright, guys. Let's go.
What's that thing?
Yeah, huh? Can we actually pick this up? We can. Cool. So there's a giant fly trap. There's also, I think, a Forest Knight's Bracer in this room, if I'm not mistaken. I might be totally wrong.
You can
But I'm
count on me.
fairly certain that there is. So we can actually, like, instead of fireballing, we could go with, like, a Brass Dragon's Dragon Breath here to do more damage to this guy. But I don't know what else is in this area. And in case there's, like, spiders and whatnot, let's just drop a fireball real quick. Yeah. Take that, Flytrap.
You can't stop me.
Well, there's the flower.
Consider me provoked.
To victory!
And the whole party is here. Yay. So we've got a big old dude here who needs to be nastied up. Can I actually just fire it now? I don't remember if I can.
I'll try to make this swift.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like we got a kill.
Bring it!
Yeah. Bad guys at our back. That's cool. Primal Manticore, eh? Fantastic. Where is Tristan? Tristan is right here.
Repent!
Double
You
back
forced
to this
my
Manticore,
hand.
please. Amiri's on the ground, of course. My apologies, Amiri.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I am standing on the front line because, you know, I'm me. I'm me being me.
May I see your entrails, please?
Valerie took con and dex damage. Why is she not delay poisoned? Why is Tristan not delay poisoned? Amiri is, and okay, so Amiri went down in the previous area, and I guess that's why she kept her delay poison. But the people who didn't go down lost their delay poison? Or wait, this stuff don't make no sense. Or did they get dispel magicked? Is that dead? It is dead. Okay.
I'll cut you. Die for me. Show me your heart.
Yeah. Kill the spider, please, and the cat. They need to go down. Okay, so we can target the flower now, and since we can target the flower now, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and scorching ray it. Its glow fades. Do not waste your time, Baron. Burn this offering of evil before the tragedy repeats itself. I realize this plant is an instrument of evil, but must we destroy it? All it wanted was to bloom. Scorch this abomination, I say. This way it won't come back to life again. Do not delay and perform your duty, Baron. Burn this spawn of another world down to protect your people. So this is where all those ugly things came from. Well, what are you waiting for? Burn it to hell. Take a part of its root. Yeah, no, let's just burn it. We could do all kinds of other things with this. Let's just burn it. Hey, Alex. How you doing? Alright, so we've got ourselves some ability poison here. How many restos do I have? I only have one resto. I don't think we're going to get rid of all that ability damage. We got rid of one type.
To command.
Still has con damage, -1. I mean, acceptable, I suppose.
Confide in me.
Let's do some channeling. We are still in a nasty place with nasty spiders that we're going to want to be able to deal with, so we have to be prepared for that. I swear there was supposed to be better loot in this place. Here's the Cypress Queen's crown, which finishes the Cypress Queen set.
Distance.
And I'm pretty sure we did finish it. Like, that takes care of all of it.
What is this?
We have an exit over here. There's a chest up here. We can loot that. What we got?
Done and done.
A Masterwork Bastard Sword, a Masterwork Great Club, and garbage for the most part. Good to know. About to head to sleep. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm going to be ending early tonight, too. We've got an S-Stock in here. This is the Hair Splitter, right? Yeah. This is Hair Splitter. This is a unique named S-Stock. S-Stock's crit on 18 to 20. That's pretty standard. This one is Agile and Finesse wielding, so it's particularly good for Finesse users.
Trail me.
But it is only a +1. I actually thought it was supposed to be a +2. There is a upgraded banded mail here, but it's kind of shit because banded mail is kind of shit. It's a banded mail +3, but that's it. Also, a Masterwork Elven Curved Blade. Ooh, amazeballs.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Because, you know, I need those Elven Curved Blades. Although, it would be interesting doing like an elf playthrough and just using a longbow and Elven Curved Blade, like together. Something very fitting. Definitely elf type things. Okay, so that's it for this room. I thought those creatures back there gave us something better. I must be crazy. This doesn't actually exit, does it? No, it doesn't. It brings us down to here. And we can loot that. Good. Let's do that. Guys.
Time becomes distance.
Guys. Are you gonna... No?
Give the order.
No. You're just not gonna go through there. Okay. Alright, there's other ways. I can get back there a different way. Can I get this one? No.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Why am I not able to go through one of these doors right now?
I won't let you down.
Shall we move? We shall move. Step, step, step.
This is confuzzling. I am unclear as to why it won't let me through one of these doors. And I don't have vision through it, so I can't
What's
just
in
dimension
wait for
door
me
it,
there, I wonder?
which is the other way I could do it. I swear, if I have to
Trail.
reload and fight this again, it's not that hard of a fight, but still. Let's do a hard save here so we don't override like one of these things. And let's do a load on that hard save. And see what shows up from this. I should be able to just take this door, go down there, be good. Everything's fine.
Time becomes distance.
There we go. So a load did manage to cure that problem, which is great. So we are looking for... there is a Knight's Bracer in the Womb of Lamash 2 that I might not have gotten already. I don't remember if I got it. Did I get the Knight's Bracer in this area last time, guys? Do I have many shards of Knight's Bracers on me? Okay, so I've got a ring. I do have a shard of Knight... I've got a couple on me. If I got it, I should be done with the Knight's Bracers, I think. If I didn't get it, we might be screwed. It was in a room with a red cap, which I think was up here, right? So that's edible moss. I think we got it.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
If not, I can always come back. This is a place we can come back to. We got a bunch of dead gobbos. That's fine. Let me just double check up here real quick. I'm pretty sure if it's not there, it might be in
Can
this
count
room.
on me.
Trail me.
Let's just explore the... Ooh, a giant slug. Okay. Am I in battle? I'm not in battle. Thank goodness. So,
How may I
what
help?
I need to do then is resist some acid real quick. And let's go ahead and protect from acid too. And let's go in there and kill this giant
Step,
slug.
step. Die, die.
I'm not afraid.
Multiple spiders as well. We should be fine. Valerie and Tristan don't have protection from them. So Tristan could get screwed here, but that's alright. He's got pretty good fort.
You forced my hand.
Actually, what is Tristan's fort save? Plus 13. Yeah, he's pretty solid for fort saves right now. So there was more stuff here. We definitely wanted to come back up here and explore a little bit more.
Time becomes
But
distance.
I think the Knight's Bracers were in this room up here. Let's double check if there's a red cap corpse in here. I don't see a red cap corpse.
Forwards.
But I swear this is where...
Backwards.
Was it in this chest? I feel like this is where it was supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be under a rock.
Step, step, step.
Or was... No, it was this room. It was this room, because this is the room where the traps are. So it was under a rock in
What's
this
in wait for me
room.
there, I wonder?
I believe we've got it. I've got Tristan with his plus like 30-something perception, so if I don't spot it, I'm fairly certain we got it.
Trail me.
And we don't spot it, so I think we must have it already. So I think we're done here then. If that's the case, let's get out of the womb of Lamashtu and go on. That connects into there, that's there, that's there, this is here, that goes there, which comes to here, here, there, and then back, and the other world, and then through here. Okay, good. And the ring, we got... No, Cypress Queen is what we got off the last piece there. The ring, I don't think we have one in here. Let me just double check real quick. The ring... Before the first world is where the ring is. Okay, so we should be fine on the rings. Alright, let's get out. Nothing worth looting in these guys. Let's just leave. Yeah, no, it'll be an early night for me tonight. We've got at least a couple more hours to go, though, because I need to take the kids to school in the morning. It's technically... So Easter... there's Good Friday, and then there's, like, Easter Sunday, but Easter Sunday isn't actually Easter in these parts. Easter is Monday. And... the schools are open on Easter Monday because they take Sunday in lieu of it, but the daycares are all closed, so I'd be taking them to school in the morning. Season of Bloom, we have to go to our throne room and hold council. Very good. And then we can spend a bit of time managing our kingdom, because we're... Ooh, wow, okay, screens flashed everywhere. All good? Yeah, all good. Okay. So, let's head back to the capital. We'll go right through Lake Silverstep Village. I almost want to stop in Lake Silverstep Village to complete the stuff there, but we'll come back to it soon. Soon trademark. Much sooner than a soon TM from like Blizzard or something like that. We'll come back to it pretty darn soon. Are we gonna get... Okay. Okay, some of us were getting fatigued right as we got back, and that is fantastic. I am actually going to camp right here. We're not even going to enter, like, we're at home. We have these comfy beds, like, right inside the walls. We're going to camp outside, just in the name of fraternity, sorority, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to cure our poison over there, too. Let's go ahead and... Oh, it doesn't actually allow me to enter the capital. It forces me into the hall. That's fascinating. Finally, good news, Your Grace. Magar Varn, the ruler of Varnhold, has sent aid. Together with goods came a messenger with a letter for you. Here, please take it. Oh, shit. I wonder if you had to have completed his DLC, and completing his DLC determines what aid he sends you. I don't actually know about Magar Varn's DLC. I've never done it. I know it's a thing, and we should probably do it. And we should probably do it before Varnhold ceases to be an independent state, like before it ceases to be, which is going to happen in the next act. So we should probably stop and do Varnhold's DLC, but I kind of don't want to, but I kind of do. But I hear you get benefits in this campaign if you do it, and I wonder what those would be. I hate to be missing out on something awesome.
Your Grace, do you have a moment? Keston and I
Fully
have a matter
voiced.
to discuss with you.
1200 experience. What has you
It's
so
about
excited?
the old prison, the one we were using as a field hospital. Now that the season of bloom has passed, the field hospital is unnecessary. However, the capital would certainly benefit from having a clinic. Right now, those harmed in the attack have nowhere to go to receive medical aid.
Alternatively, we can make it a militia headquarters, like the town guard headquarters.
In my opinion, Your Grace, our top priority should be securing the safety of the people returning to the city. I believe we should convert the old prison into guards' headquarters.
I kind of agree. The old prison is literally attached to my keep. It is a part of the sort of governing structure and the authority of me. I feel like the guard headquarters makes more sense for it. I do feel we need a clinic. I feel it should be built as its own independent civil headquarters, civil structure, not attached to my keep, though.
We've argued in circles on the matter, Your Grace, but it is ultimately your decision anyway. We'll abide by your orders.
Yeah, no, we could use a guard
Agreed.
headquarters.
I'll give the necessary orders.
So we get a new event that we need to actually pursue in order to open this up.
The season of bloom was over. Its invasion of magical beasts stopped. Finally getting a break, it was time for us to restore the capital and count our losses.
Indeed. And with that, I'm going to take a short break as well. 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll be right back. The sincerest apologies, I am back. And with that, Act 3 is complete. Season of Bloom. We might actually get more quests that consider themselves part of Season of Bloom. So we should, well, I'll keep this open for the time being. But I'm not actually sure. I don't remember. We've got some loot, though. So first thing, let's rest. So let's get everybody who's fatigued not fatigued anymore. Let's get all their stats back up, everything good. And then let's go and grab some stuff here, because we have some things to complete. We are also actually, how far away is this? My perspective is a little off because we gained a bunch of levels there, but we're like 10,000, 9,000 experience away from a level up. I mean, that's still a good ways. I'm going to collect everything. We are heavily over-encumbered now, personally. We're not ridiculously over-encumbered as a party, but we are heavily over-encumbered personally. We're actually not encumbered much at all as a party. We have like 800 and something we can carry. Can you restore anything? Yes, we've got the Forest Knight's bracers. And the ring. And the Cloak of Souls we don't have yet. And we don't have that yet either. And Star Commander's Glove, we don't have that yet. Okay, restore the Forest Knight's bracers. A noble man once wore these bracers, and he was not the only one to do so. Restoring them would be an honor for any master. I have to get the voice right. I don't remember the storyteller's voice here. I shall impart a remnant of my gift in them to ensure this artifact's story lasts forever. I cannot let it be forgotten. So that's good. We have another one, though. We have the Ring of Reckless Courage as well. No, we probably should have read that, but that's okay. And then we have some stories. 400 gold in Torag, 600 in tokens. So I spent 400 to buy it, and we got 400 for it. So gold coins for Taldan Warrior's dog tag and the Cypress Queen. Bullshit. Bullshit. I have all of them. No fucking way. What am I missing?
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
I'm pretty sure I've got them all. Let me dump some stuff back in the chest here. And we will figure this out. Oh crap, I've got a bunch of stuff to sell. Okay, let me go sell stuff first. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna sell stuff. We've got some busy work to take care of before we do this, guys. I swear we're done the Cypress Queens. We got Candlemere Tower. We got the Troll Air Goblet. We got the quill for... Oh, we don't have the quill yet. We don't have the quill yet. Okay, we need to go to Lake Silverstep Village and get the quill. And then we're done with Cypress Queen. We actually finished the ring, too. I wasn't 100% sure if we would finish that. Or if I needed another piece of it. I wasn't paying attention. There's 12 pieces of the ring. 10 pieces of the Knight's Bracers. There's 5 pieces of the Cypress Queen's gear. Regalia, so to speak. And see how like they were rioting not too long ago, and now everybody's all like, "Yay!" Why don't you have the flashy that you usually have around you? All right, Asif. Good to see you are well after that attack. Let me see what you have. I need to sell you all of my junk, which is actually not that much. And then I need to sell you a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to sell you some rations. That banded mail, sure. I mean, I could probably sell you 67 Cure Light Wounds potions. It's 33 pounds worth of stuff. I'm going to keep the Assassin's Chain Shirt for now. I mean, do I really need Troll Reaper anymore, guys? I feel like we don't. We're going to keep that helmet for now. Shock Greatsword. I'm going to give this to Octavia. The Mallet of Woe I'll keep for the moment. Wyvern Skin Cloak will keep. Giant Spider Legs go away. These guys go away. Battlefield Clarity will keep. Hair Splitter Estoc we'll get rid of. This Falcata, the Decapitator, needs to go. Swordsman's Passion is a brilliant dueling sword, but we don't need it anymore. Lucky Longbow we also don't need. Frost Composite we don't need. Bone Shard, I will... Okay, so here's the thing. We could sell Bone Shard for 12,400. Or we can keep it. I feel like we don't need it, but having something that does negative energy could be really useful to us. So I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to keep the Bracers because they give proficiency. Forest Knight's Bracers, yeah, okay. Here. Whenever the wearer of these bracers would become shaken, its effect is negated, and the wearer gains +2 morale bonus to attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks for the same duration. Whenever their wearer would become frightened or confused, they start laughing instead, as if under the effects of hideous laughter, for the same duration. They also grant the wearer the ability to use the effect of Freedom of Movement spell for 1 minute once per day. Whenever a Fae successfully hits the wearer, the Fae has to succeed a will saving throw or become frightened for 1d4 rounds. Really effing bizarre bracers, but we'll keep them. I don't want Potions of Heroism. I don't want these. I don't want that. This is a Wand of Prayer. Nope, it can go away. Wand of Lightning Bolt is pretty sweet, but it can go away. Wand of Good Hope can go away. A large person can definitely go away, so can you. Shrooms. We're going to keep the Magical Lantern, because why not? I bought the Maximize Meta Magics for a reason. I'll keep the headbands just in case. These are the Cypress, or the Forest Queen, whatever, the Cypress Queen. Bracers of Armor go away. That's Strength and Con. I'll keep it. I don't need 2 dex belts. I probably don't even need 1 dex belt, but I'll keep 1 for now anyway. Basically, I want to dump everything. Ooh, Dinosaur Bones. No, we want to keep those. I want to dump everything that I don't want to have to carry around with me. Or put back in the chest. We got lots of scrolls. Many of them are not that useful to me. Yeah, you know what? Let's just sell these. We want to keep all these because those are for sets. Positive energy. This can go. That can go. That can go. Disintegrate! I'm actually going to keep the scroll of disintegrate. Just because it's really cool. And we'll keep the acid fog. The Peridot Wyvern. Hit dice is equal to the summoner's character level with a maximum of 12 hit dice. Do we want to be able to summon a wyvern, guys? I feel like no. I don't actually care about summoning a wyvern. We keep the Nymph's Gift and the Staglor's Broken Charm. And this, we can sell that. Here's the Ring of Reckless Courage. This is actually a pretty cool item. +4 enhancement bonus to Charisma, +4 competence to Stealth and Trickery skill checks. Okay. +4 bonus to attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. And a +2 bonus to DC of mind-affecting spells cast by the wearer. It imposes a -2 enhancement penalty to the wearer's wisdom score, -4 competency to the perception skill, -2 resilience to will saving throws, and -10 to all saving throws against traps. When we take a critical hit, we become confused for 1d4 rounds. So that's it's a pretty good ring. It's a good situational ring to keep with you, even if you're not going to use it consistently. We keep all of these, keep all of those, all of that stuff, even more stuff that we keep. Engraved silver pendant, sure, I'll keep it. Okay, I think that's it. That's going to be 45,000 cash bucks. Let's take it. I am tempted to buy BP, guys. I really am honestly tempted to buy BP. It's not something that I would normally do. But I kind of almost want to. Let's go inside. We'll stash the stuff that we don't need in our stash. And then we'll take care of some kingdom management. Why don't we? We're now getting to the point in the game where we could actually sit down and spend a little bit of time doing a bit of kingdom management. We can get upgraded to we can get our village upgraded to a town. I think is the next upgrade. We can get our advisors all up. We can get the new set of advisors so we can expand our court. We're gonna keep that. Definitely get rid of this stuff. That can go away. These can go away. All of these books can go away. I just want to keep volume 3, 1 copy of it. Volume 2, 1 copy of it. And volume 1, 1 copy of it. So I've got a whole 2 sets. I have 2 full sets of those books, which is bloody glorious, if you ask me. I've got 6 fireball scrolls, really. That seems silly. We'll dump those. We'll dump those. I'll keep the meta magic rods. There's a reason I'm carrying those around with me. That's good. I'll dump the bones. All of these recipes and books. I'll keep the diamonds. Then we get more scrolls. Then these things that we're gonna dump. You know what? I'm gonna keep the Ring of Reckless Courage on me. It could be useful in the certain situations. And then I think everything else here all gets dumped except for the bags of holding, right? There we go. Cool. Looks good to me. I'm carrying a bunch of scrolls that I probably don't need, but that's okay. We need to go to Lake Silverstep Village soon, but let's take care of some kingdom management first, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, our madman needs to do some stuff here. We get our letter from Magar Varn. Faith and loyalty, we were triumphant. Honor the fallen, we were successful. What do we have? We have Forest Fae, which is an opportunity. We also have a nasty rumor, which is a problem. We're going to go ahead and send DC 12. So Aram literally cannot fail this. I'm going to send him on this. because I don't know who I can promote right now, but I might want to promote. Okay, we can open the guard headquarters, and Amiri or Valerie can do that. I don't know if you have a marshal, if they can do this as well, but the general or the regent can apparently do this. It's going to cost me BP. I don't want to be spending BP like that, though. I want to build a couple of cities, but I don't want to put anything in them. I just want to build them on the map so that I could build the artisans' workshops in them, and I can upgrade my capital, and then I can smooth over this unfair prices issue. Who could be ranked up right now? Just Jubilost, eh? It's the 6th. There's no regions to take. In order to get Silverstep, I need to go to Lake Silverstep Village and do the Hunter quest line, and then Silverstep should unlock. I have all the core that I really want right now, except for the Dire Gnarl Marches, which I'm not sure actually what I need to unlock the Dire Gnarl Marches, so that's a thing. There's a lot of projects here that I want to do, though. What's this do? Honor his actions by naming it after him. Like, it literally doesn't have an effect. It's just going to cost me BP. What would it cost to build the outskirts outpost? Somewhere like this. If we call Trade Guard, it's going to cost 50 BP. Okay, good. I just want to build it. P is for prosperity. Good, yes. Unlock a secondary stat. Blah, 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 blah. We'll take care of that soon, too. I think with 2... does it take 2 or 3 towns, and then we can upgrade? I think that is going to allow us to upgrade, right? 2 towns allows us to do that? Doesn't show it here right now, though. Okay, so Forest Fae, you're already occupied. And I was kind of hoping I could rank up Tristan. So they're already rank 3. Military 2. We're at 58 of 60 loyalty. I need a little bit more loyalty. So let's hammer that. I can definitely do economy. Let's get that done. Let's rank up Jubilost. Jubilost, welcome to level 2. We need a couple more loyalty, and then we'll be on easy street. Nasty Rumor was successful. We get Divine increased. Events. The Gambler is a problem. 21 days to solve this problem. We need to assign somebody before next month. So let's get on that right now. Fugitive from Pitax is another problem. Again, have to assign somebody before next month. 10 days to solve. We'll actually get this done right before the month starts. Runaway prisoner from Pitax, an elf, convicted as the leader of a dangerous gang, is hiding in the barony. Fantastic. Mysterious weed is another problem. We need to assign somebody to this too. I want some loyalty, so let's have Tristan go on this. Let's try and triumph this. +3 loyalty on triumph would be fantastic. And Forest Fae, we can actually have Aram go on now, and we can go for a bit more divine. Like, we're assigning everybody right now. Yes, okay, we can expand the barony. Is it time to do this, guys? It's going to cost 100 BP. I kind of want to do it. I kind of really want to do it. I'm going to do it. Valerie, we are going to spend 7 days upgrading to a town. Oh, I don't have to spend my time doing it? I could swear I had to spend my time to do this as well. Holy crap. Alright, well then I have nothing that I can spend my time on right now. All I can really do is assign... Who's actually out at the moment? You're busy. You're busy. You're busy. You're busy. And you're busy. Everybody's busy. Okay, so we can't actually do anything here. We get an opportunity that I can't send anybody on. When's it expire? Okay, we get a whole month on this one, so we're gonna have the chance to take it. What we don't want is another problem. We have a letter for the Baron, and we have Disrupted Harmony, which is an opportunity, and we get another month to deal with this as well. So what's the letter? A message from Silverstep. This is about the Hunter. Perfect. This gives me something that we can go out and personally do. We received a message from the village of Silverstep. More, a denunciation to be precise. A certain Brevis informs us that the local settlers started believing in a creature called the Silver Dragon. The dragon allegedly claims dominion over all the stolen lands, thus compromising your authority. The author of the letter reports that this belief is being spread by a local huntsman named Ivar. I took the liberty of sending a few people to verify this information, but they found nothing to report. The settlers wouldn't discuss it, and the huntsman wasn't in the village at the time. Your Grace, the decision is yours. If it happens to be in those if I happen to be in those parts, I will find out what is going on. I'm not going to freak out over slander. The idea of Dragon! Dragon mule cock! What did I ask for a shield? I'm going to get the paladin one, I bet. Oh, I guess a cleric could use it. I think it's a +3 shield, so I think it's better anyway, but still. You've come to honor this tradition. Blessed defense, yes. Okay. Thanks for your gift. I should have asked him for something specific. I am so fucking stupid. Anyway, Blessed Defense is a great paladin shield. The reason it's a great paladin shield is it gives you the ability to cast Divine Power. Divine Power is an amazing spell for going into combat with. So it's great on a paladin who has, you know, full base attack bonus progression. It's really shitty on a cleric, because clerics don't have base attack bonus. They're also not going to have the strength that paladins are going to have, so they're never going to hit anyway. However, it's a cleric spell. It is not a paladin spell. So the difference between this and the Ancestral Dwarven Shield, this has one more AC on it. So it's an enhancement +3. We go up to 33 AC. Whereas the Ancestral Dwarven Shield has a DR of 2. Damage reduction is super powerful, especially if you stack it with like the Adamantine Full Plate, for example. It's really good. However, Blessed Defense is really good as well. I really like having, that extra AC. AC is a big deal to me. So even though Tristan is not a paladin, he's looking more like it every day. He's wielding the flail. He's got this shield. Nice. Octavia, I'm going to go ahead and give you this crossbow. And I'm going to give Valerie the Arcane Defenders again. Arcane Protectors, rather. She can have them back. Okay. That looks pretty solid. We can stash this shield. I don't need to be carrying it on me. But that gives me something to go out and quest over.
Step, step, step.
So what do you guys say we go track down a silver dragon? Or more specifically, a huntsman named Ivar. I think he's actually like a werewolf or something, not a silver dragon.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
And it'll give the stuff that's happening in the barony a little bit of time to finish as well. Also, get us some experience. Ah, this messed up. The positions of everybody got screwed up. It's terrible. It's terrible is what it is. Was this the order? Or is it that? I'm going to say it was that. And I'm probably wrong. But whatever. And then it was definitely Valerie and Octavia. I do have some levels here. I should probably level these guys up as well. It's kind of critical that we keep everybody up to speed so that they can govern effectively. But, I mean, we'll do that after we take care of all this nonsense. Like, Jubilos is only out actually taking care of business for us right now. Like, he's actually using his ability scores at the moment. We have to go to Lake Silverstep Village, ladies and gents. We can always swap these guys around if we need to. Nobody got tired. Sweet. Enter. So we're going to investigate what's going on with this guy, and this is actually going to allow us to claim Silver Step, which is good, because I do want to own Silver Step as well. Although we've sort of already taken care of everything that I needed Silver Step for.
Confide in me.
So let's go ahead and delay poison tornado and see invisibility. Again, simply because we can, and we're going to head up this way first.
Time becomes distance.
This is a pretty big map with a lot happening on it. Sweet. Before you is a pile of torn sheets of paper. Scribbled on it is steady handwriting. The text is faded and almost unreadable. It's a hunter's letter. You know, Lissa, my father always used to scold me, saying, Ivar. Okay, so we're talking about Ivar here. Great.
Step, step,
Hint,
step.
this is Ivar's house, is what we're trying to get at, and he's the guy we're here after. Used to be neat and cozy once, but now it looks almost abandoned. The door is shut tight. Other thing to note is that we are not seeing any special things here, like tracks or anything like that.
Trail me.
We're going to see those later. Maybe. Potentially. Depends on how things go for us. Let's clear the map, because I don't want to run into nasties when we come back here later. Like this Mirren, for example.
I'll try to make this swift.
Hi. It's a mighty big water elemental you got there.
You didn't?
That's a mighty dead water elemental you got there.
What's in wait for me there?
Yeah, so when we come back here later, I don't want to run into things like that near it. I don't want to have to be looking for gear on the map like this. Ooh, that's like a light shield +1? +2. Right, graphic is different. Definitely, definitely a +2. I think there's some wolves or wargs or werewolves up here as well.
Time becomes
Wargs.
Let's shred them.
I mean, we could like fight. Oh my god. that was a nice 104 critical hit sneak attack. That was pretty sweet.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards.
So this exit is actually relevant to us in the future, but not right now. There's nothing important here right now. I'm just clearing this area out. And we'll go see the hunter soon.
Step, step,
What is that?
step.
Shield of Faith? Yes, that's Shield of Faith. Also known as Potion of Lame. Potion of It Smells Like Failure. Let's just scout in this area real quick and then we'll head up. So Tristan does have like 30-something perception. Exactly what does he have? Like, exactly what does he have? Only +28. That seems wrong. I swear we had like +30. With the eagle eyes on. Alright, whatever. Still, Tristan's got some mighty nice perception. So hopefully, if there is any loot there, we'll find it. Find a body. What's on the body? Lots of stuff, including a light crossbow, other various garbage, token of the Dryad.
Time becomes
Yeah.
distance.
Lawful good sounds like looting a strange body to me.
Spy? What do I
We have 24
spy?
modifiers, so that's pretty sweet. We rolled a 38 on that. I don't know, what do you spy? Was it just the way across? Is that what you spotted?
Step, step, step.
I don't see anything else, so it must have just been the way across. Alright.
I see something.
Yes, you do. It's another token of the Dryad. So we're getting close to the hunter. He's over here overlooking this.
Forwards. No, no, back.
Let us strike as one.
Hi, Nerid. Don't mind me. I'm just here to kill you. I mean, it's not my purpose here, but I'll do it. Remember when stuff like that, like 2 giant hydras and a fairy creature, would actually be, you know, a problem for us? Having a couple levels and having all of the Lich gear, like, for example, Vanquisher, and Tyrant, and Mythslayer, and our Shepherd's Armor, and Ragongar's Braces of Armor +8, and Mental Perfection +8, as well as the Bloodhound. Kind of,
Step.
kind of take care of that, that nasty situation a bit.
I believe I've found something.
Hi, Ivar. Rocks are moved from their usual places. Cool. Do I need to put something here? Fish innards can be seen on the ground. I don't remember if I need to put something in that. I actually don't remember what's going on with that. But hey, Ivar. Nice to meet you. Red-headed man dressed in hunter's clothes. Stop. What are you doing? Oh no, not at all. Many would like to silence the dragon's voice. I won't give them the pleasure. Your Grace. Care to tell me who you are? Well, it'd be rude not to introduce myself. My name's Ivar. If you pass through the village, you must have heard rumors about me. Once I used to be a simple hunter, but now I keep the peace in this region by the order of their lord, the Silver Dragon. See, the thing is, I didn't actually pass through the village. I came up here first. So you're the dragon's voice, right? That's what people call me. These lands are under the protection of the Silver Dragon, and I'm his most trusted servant. We have no need to fight each other. I won't harm either you or the village. That's exactly what every new self-proclaimed king usually says. I understand. Well, forgive me for being so harsh. I just wanted you to remember, these lands don't need new rulers. A protector is enough. Is it your house south of here? It's mine. So what? I found your oh-so-inspiring letter to your poor dead wife. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't look for sympathy, and I don't expect it. Besides, I don't deserve it. Oh, Ivar just went all Batman on us. Fantastic. You know who I am. I know everything that happens in the village and for leagues around. Of course I was aware of your arrival. Such a prestigious guest striding into our lands. I'm not hiding my identity. I have nothing to hide at all. That's so. Well, honesty is a virtue, and one that's hard to find these days, especially if we're talking about kings, queens, and any who seek to rule others. What do you want to ask me, Baron? Die! We might actually end up killing him, but probably not on this map. We'll probably kill him on a follow-up map. For now, we'll talk again another time. Why are you so sure that this another time will happen? I won't stay here long. There's an old saying, sluggish wolf soon starves. Do as you wish. So he is going to leave, and we're going to end up following him, but we're going to finish up on this map first. There's some more stuff to do here, including helping a Nixie or a Nereid. I'm not sure if it's a Nixie or a Nereid. And talking to the people in the village, looting some stuff. There's a cave I need to go in. The cave has some sweet, fat loot in it. Including the Cypress Queen's last piece of gear. And we want that. Oh yes, we want that.
For I am not.
You like that? What? You didn't?
No, that was fantastic. Good job. The downside of this map is it's like a Diablo 3 map in the sense that you can't
Step.
nicely explore everything. You have to double back through stuff you've already gone through in order to explore more. That was a pretty sweet first set of hits, though. I gotta admit. I can't skin these guys? There we go. Yeah, there we go. It was just that one was considered treasure and I couldn't skin it.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, let's go.
What's that?
Ooh, that is my precious. Trickery 19. I've got 34 modifiers. I don't think we're going to be failing a trickery check on this map, guys. I don't think we're going to fail them. I think we're okay. Herbs.
Time becomes distance.
Let's not confuse herbs with herbs. What's the difference between a herb and an herb, you say? Absolute fucking pedantics is what the difference between a herb and an herb is. Is this the cave? No, this is close to the cave. This isn't physically the cave right here, though. This is the cave, I think.
Trail me.
And we actually have to spot the cave with perception.
Time for fun.
Huh, but we've got some tassel worms first.
Onwards!
Amiri's out front. This should be no problem. Kill the tassel worms.
What is this?
That one was just chilling in the back. Okay. Cool. Random loot.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
We have to actually perceive this cave.
Oh,
There we
look.
go. Is that the way into the cave, or is that a trap? That must be the way into the cave. It just looks so awkward. Because it's usually like the exit sign, right? And it doesn't show up on the map. So that is really awkward the way that worked. Okay, we get a fish from here. Maybe we could take the fish up top. Unknown power made entire schools of fish jump ashore. Some are already dead, but others twitch.
Time becomes
So as you can
distance.
see, there's something else happening on this map. This map is very much like the size of the Swamp Witch's hut, but like 3 orders of difficulty easier than the Swamp Witch's hut at the level that you would get here at. And we're over leveled for it, so
Backwards.
it should be particularly easy for us. So we need to go into that cave. That's where the last Cypress Queen's thing is. But here's the village. We're going to talk to some peeps here. Azel, who are you? Hello there, traveler. What's going on? So some fish stuff is happening. Tell me about your fish situation. Go to the shore and see for yourself. They jump right out of the water. What about your dragon? Oh yes, they really like this huge silver dragon, apparently. Yeah, dragons that huge don't exist. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think this is D&D. Well, this is Pathfinder, technically, but I mean, this is D&D. Dragons exist. Huge ones exist. Have you ever seen it? Sure did, day before yesterday. 2 months ago, too. Cool. What's it done to help you? Sent Ivar to us, so they really respect Ivar. Do you know where he is now? Probably went to the grove up north. That's where his children's graves are. Sometimes he disappears for several days at a time. So, some backstory into what happened here. His children fell off that big cliff. So that big overlook cliff that we were looking at up here, right here, that he was standing at, they kind of fell off of it and died. And his family is completely broken now. And he kind of doesn't have a meaning, but he sort of has a meaning again because of this whole silver dragon nonsense. And he's basically trying to... He's deceiving the people, but for a good reason. He's trying to make amends and do right by the village. That is a wand of burning hands. That's not especially great, but I mean, I'll take it. And he's trying to make right by the village and all that nonsense, but I believe I think he's a werewolf. I want to say he's a werewolf. Brevis. I think Brevis sent us the letter. Yeah, you sent me the letter. What do you have, Brevis? A ring of protection +1 and a cloak of resistance +1. So there's some magical garbage out in buttfuck nowhere. I can sell my garbage to him.
Trail me.
I don't think there's much else in here. We're going to continue to loot these people for everything they got. But I don't think there's much else that's crazy here. Grilled silver eel? I mean, sure.
Becomes distance.
It's a recipe. I don't know much about the recipes and about whose favorite dish grilled silver eel is, but I don't know what bonuses we get for it either.
Done and done.
Garbage.
Step.
I mean, there's people out there who are going to be like, no, that's not garbage. That's a consumable. That's amazing. No. To me, it's just garbage. This is one of the big problems with consumables. They're just not good.
What's that thing?
Then a scroll savant looks at me and says otherwise, and I have to go, oh, yeah, okay. Sure, Mr. Scroll Savant. So we get an Amulet of Natural Armor +2 here. Good for us. I mean, we don't need any +2s. We've got ourselves a Natural Armor +5 already, and a +3 on Amiri. Yeah, no, Scroll Savants are kind of like the king of consumables. And you can sort of treat alchemists that way too, but alchemists don't use actual, like, inventory consumables. They prepare spells every day, but instead of being spells, they call them potions. Or infusions for other people.
Time becomes distance.
So they're, in a sense, consumables. We've got Lika here. Let's go get her quest. And this token of the Dryad. Anything else in the neighborhood we need to loot while we're up here? No, looks good. Hey! How you doing, Nixie? Not again. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. If my family sees you, you're as good as dead, I promise. What's your name? I'm Lika. This lake is our home, though we've let other people live here, too. Oh, we never should have done that. We should have chased those fool bumpkins as soon as they started building their houses here. Now they brought disaster down on us. Why? Her family kicked her out. I'm no enemy. What happened? The men brought trouble, the ones with the big boats. They came from Tor of Lebanese. So they're in the cave. She wants us to fuck up the people who are in the cave. Charon, I know that name, an ancient deity of death and evil. I was not aware he still had any worshippers. What's in the box? Doesn't know, it's just really, really evil. So there's this evil box that they fished out of the water, and it corrupts everything. It's just this pure evil. Sounds good to me. I can help you. You look really strong. Can you do something about that evil box, maybe? I'll help if I can. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, cool. So I have my reason. What was this loot? We don't know. Let's actually go loot whatever this loot was. I have my reason to go into the cave now. Should be no problem.
Step.
Should be pretty simple job. Cypress Queen stuff is in here. I don't know what else is in here. I feel like there is something else good in here, though. I'm just considering what else might be in this, and I just feel like there might be something else good. I don't know what it is. I like how, without even any buffs on, Ragongar has this arrow up here for extra buffs. It's because of his parries and also Bewildering Injury.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
You see that?
Cool. What's this? A pile of notes. Alright. So I think that was about a dissenter who might not have wanted to get the box or something like that. More garbage. This one's locked. A bunch of gold. I mean, a bunch of gold is good. This way is the big evil box. I'll be damned. That beast again? No, these are new strangers. I bet they want to take our loot. They're messing with the wrong men.
I shall end this suffering.
Hi. Nice to see y'all. I am going to go ahead and drop a controlled fireball right about here. I mean, I could go after the archers instead. But I feel like right about here is good. Goodbye. Let's loot these clowns. I feel like they probably don't have anything that good on them. We'll just loot everything. Yeah. We're collecting junk again, guys.
This requires
It's okay.
rotation.
There's also composite short bows. They're worth a bit. This is the Cypress Queen's quill. This is sort of the thing that we're here for. The primary thing we're here for. Crap ton of potions. Very good. And then the nasty, which is this guy right here.
Distance.
Water and sludge drip from the stone box. It's clearly a huge sarcophagus. Not only is it a huge sarcophagus, take a look at the outside of it. What's this look like to you? It looks like a creature with one big glowing eye. Not a beholder. This is not D&D explicitly, like Wizards franchise D&D. Cyclops. Very much looks like it. So we can lore religion this at +20, or we can arcana it. Well, we could pass the arcana for sure. Any signs of magic on it? Magic presence here is obvious. Powerful necromancy. Search for a keyhole or easier means. No idea where it came from. But we do manage to open it. And inside! Powerful necromancy. We have a dread zombie cyclops and zombones. Yeah, and a zombie lord.
Bring it!
Sounds cool to me. Valerie. Valerie, are you outside of there? Yes, you are. Oh, perfect. Drop a control fireball on top of us, Valerie. Please? A Plox? That would be fantastic. Octavia, you are also outside of range there. I'd really rather you not get hit by this guy. Tell you what. Do a scorching ray on him real quick. Ah! Well, that sucked. Everybody except for Ragongar and Tristan went running around like whiny little...
Show me your heart!
Well, we killed him at least. Everybody else, get control of yourself. I wanted to hit that fireball before the fear hit. Don't walk down here. Okay, get control of yourselves. Oh my god. You got control of yourselves, everybody? Sweet. That just took like way longer than it needed to. What's he got again? A great axe. It's just a great axe +1.
I've discovered something.
Well, that's lame.
Done and done.
This is better, though. This scimitar is actually cool. If I didn't have the flail, I wouldn't have taken martial weapon proficiency on Tristan, and then I would have had to have considered our mallet, like the Mallet of Woes or whatever we had, or the Slicer. Because as a Sarenrae cleric, he does have Sarenrae's weapon proficiencies, and the Slicer, even though it is martial, is Sarenrae's proficiency. So this is a +2 scimitar, and it is a runic mage blade, which, if we take a look at the info here, when you have a touch spell charge, the weapon's enhancement bonus is +2 better than its actual bonus. This is kind of cool for somebody like Ragongar, but I mean, it could be useful for others as well, potentially.
Trail me.
But it would have been something that Tristan could have used, if not the Mallet of Woe. But I'm fine with the mallet. The mallet's cool. And we're not even using it. We're using the flail now, so it's not even a thing. More garbage. Boats were obviously pulled ashore recently. So this is their pirate headquarters. In a sense. Okay, cave cleared. We got the Cypress Queen's stuff. That's good. We are already done what we came to do with Ivar. We just need to follow up on the next set of that. So let's head back to the fairy, who is right in here, I believe. And let's give her the good news, then we'll continue scouting the rest of this map, and then we will head back up here and we'll start seeing some trails, which will lead us to where Ivar is now. Hopefully. I mean, I've got the perception for it. I should definitely see what's going on. Hey, Leica. How's it going? It's solved. There was a monster in the box. A Cyclops. You did it! Yes, I did. We earned a reward. We got a gold ring, a peridot, some gold points, and 300 experience. Cool. She's also gone now, which is, I mean, good for us, I suppose. Let's actually explore. You know what? No, I'm going to go up there later. Let's go down here. Explore downward by the coast. Jesus. Dem lightning strikes. We are slow now. I don't want to haste us. And I can't expeditious retreat the group because it's not a group spell, it's a personal spell. And feather step wouldn't work. And I don't believe I have mass feather step anyway. Goodbye, tassel worms. Luckily they're slowed as well, which is good for me. When you have an archer who's ridiculous, slowing the enemy is way better than... When you have an archer who's ridiculous, slowing everybody is a benefit to you. Like, as long as the enemy is slowed, doesn't matter how quick you are. You could get slowed to almost nothing as well. So that's a comma. The Talon of the Wise, yeah. Talon of the Wise is a +2 agile finesse-wielding monk weapon. Comma is a monk weapon. So this benefits from anything that requires a monk weapon or an unarmed strike. Which there are a number of things that do. Mobility check here to climb this slope. Do I actually care about that, though? I mean, maybe. It saves me a little bit of time. And let's go scout in here. And we should start seeing tracks now, guys. Although, the rain may hide it. Would be nice if this storm debuff went away. I only have like 3 casts of freedom of movement as well, I think. That sucks. Alright, it's going away. Yay!
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Alright, let's take a peek at his house.
I believe I found something.
We found something. Footprints on the wet soil near the hut lead north. Alright, let's head north, guys.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
We're gonna follow this road up.
I found something interesting.
I'm glad to help.
The bark fallen on the tree indicates that someone ran along the trunk with amazing agility. On the other side of the trunk, you can see human footprints. They lead north. What's the check on this? 16 DC. And I have 28 modifiers. Yeah. No problem.
Step.
We continue to head north.
What's that?
It is done.
More footprints leading north. Oddly, they look bigger now and have a slightly different shape. So they're not human anymore. They made it express... Like, they expressly said that they were human last time.
What is this?
I'm glad to help.
The footprints lead to an inconspicuous animal path that leads deeper into the woods. It seems our leader inspires loyalty in all the sentient races across Galarian. Knock knock the goblin knife fighter with 2 kukris in his hands. Fantastic. So we can go to Silverstep Grove now. And we may very well end up killing Ivar. He's got some magic items on him. I don't know if they're any better than what we've got. But we'll be doing it on this map if we do. Hey there, Alpha Wolf.
Bleed for me.
We will prevail.
And we've got the Alpha Warg here as well. I meant to keep one
Let us
person.
Do not
Not
hold back.
everybody, damn it, just Ragongar.
got you.
You two go up here. Mallory, you know, I don't even need you to cast a spell here, but go ahead. Go ahead and Burning Arc these guys, because we can. They knocked Octavia down. Is she going to be okay?
Hey,
She's almost out. Nope, she's fine. Don't mind me, I'm just going to skin your buddies right in front of you. Because I can.
Share your troubles.
And we'll just channel a couple times. Octavia's got very little HP, so it doesn't take very many channels to get that taken care of. Okay. Now for map exploration.
Trail me.
I'm not going to complete the objective here just yet. I want to explore the map first. Maps like these are the perfect ones to hide stuff in these lower sections on. So we want to take a look at what's going on down here before we go up any further. But we will go up.
What's in wait
All right,
for me
Ivar.
more, I wonder?
Let's tango. Definitely feeling werewolf with this guy. Don't come any closer. How can I stop it? It's too strong. Too strong.
I smell blood. Blood!
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Ivar. I'm just gonna drop a controlled fireball on all of your butts. And Octavia is just going... No, not a dragon's breath. Not a dragon's breath. A scorching ray.
Die for me.
You forced my hand.
Well, we go
Bring
deal
it.
with these guys. And Lort really wishes he could disengage right now. Oh well. He is in it to win it. And he got knocked down.
No, there's all of this blood. I thought I had that much.
Oh, check out those scorching rays. That was bonkers. So this is how it finally ends. Shut your trap, animal. His mane'll make a good trophy. You defeated him. That is enough. Stay your hand. Do not let anger control you. Please, at least speak with him before passing your sentence. Tell me the truth about what happened to you. Let it be my last fairy tale, then. Once upon a time, there lived a stupid young hunter named Ivar. He loved his family. His wife, his son, his little daughter, very much. He also loved making up fairy tales for his children. But one night, he came up with a foolish story. One about a silver dragon that can only be spotted if you climb to the top of a high cliff as the new moon rises. That very night, the children snuck out of the house and their bodies were found at the base of the cliff the next morning. And that is literally heartbreaking. Just absolutely sunder your heart apart with this one block of text. His poor wife's heart couldn't bear the loss. Lissa, she was gone soon after. So Ivar cursed himself. Cursed his own blabbering tongue and reckless mind. Standing near the graves of his family, he could only mutter to himself over and over, "I'm a monster. I'm a monster." Then he felt the self-inflicted curse begin to melt him from the inside, burning him, turning him into a beast. He became a werewolf, swore to protect the village and to honor the memory of Lissa and his children. He wanted to serve people, to bring them good instead of evil at least once. Anger and pain invited a beast's soul into a human heart. Huh. When I was a kid, the old crones talked about something like that. I thought it was just a fairy tale, though. So if we kill him, we can get his stuff. His stuff isn't that good, though. If I were to spare you, what would you do? I stopped looking to the future long ago, but I don't think I belong here anymore, especially if people discovered the truth. Were you spare my life, I'd leave. Leave and try to find a new reason to live. Why not work for me? Sorry, but no. Yeah, I get it. I won't kill you. He will actually give us a gift, but he only gives us one of his things as a gift, I think. If we kill him, we take everything. I was not expecting mercy, but I am grateful. I hope you can come to terms with your loss. May Sarenrae's light guide you. Thank you for showing mercy. Thank you for giving him a chance. I hear there's a cure for lycanthropy. Good luck to you, Ivar. Try to forgive yourself if you can. 300 experience. And he doesn't give us an item. I thought he did. Or is it here? I don't know. I thought he gave you a gift.
Forwards? No.
Okay, so these are the graves of
backwards.
his children. 2 small graves. Whittled and painted with loving care are placed at the top of both. Or was it this cliff that you had to climb? It was this cliff that you had to climb. It wasn't the overlook over the water. It was this cliff that they died at, that they climbed up and died. Poor children. Poor Ivar, poor Lissa. That family, man, I feel for that family. Quest complete, and with the completion of this quest, not how to build a kingdom, not P is for prophecy, the Lonely Hunter and the Scary Box. With the completion of the Lonely Hunter, we get the ability to annex this region, which is perfect for us. I still need to decide who I want as my artisan in the North Gnarl Marshes. I haven't decided that yet. We will figure it out soon. Actually, I don't know who I want as my artisan anywhere else yet at the moment. I know we're going to get Bakken. Has Bakken asked me for the books already? Hold on. No, he wants a workshop first. Okay. So let's go back to Tuskdale. As I have 24 HP left. That's fantastic. Not random encounter along the road. What is this one? Is it the noble from Pitax? No. Which one is this again? Priest of Lamashtu. Baron Lort, no fear, for your time has come. What? Who are you? Great Mother, ancestors of monsters, Lamashtu herself has called upon us to track you down and deal with you the way you deserve. In your pride, you've overstepped yourself and incurred the anger of patroness of all dark and distorted. The priests of Lamashtu have their own paths, unknown to simple mortals like you. By interfering the cycle of worshipping, and by making one of the goddess's priests leave her sacred ways, you've forever covered yourself with the shame in the eyes of Lamashtu. Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I am willing to just, stop at nothing until I destroy your cult. I am totally up for that. You guys are messing with the wrong Baron right now. I kind of want to control Fireball them. And then see them channeling energy after that. So they got Prayer and they took Lord out with Channel Energy. Which, was expected when you see that many of them happen all at once. But we murdered them pretty good too. Masterwork falchions. They had falchions, but they definitely did not have cunning, ladies and gentlemen.
Trail me.
And apparently they did not notice that the Baron was incoming. So this was not actually a random encounter. This is one of those false random encounters. So we are going to search this map.
Wait for me there, I wonder.
Because these not actually random encounters can potentially have good shit on them. Oh, what do you know? We were coming across a worship site. That's fantastic. This is actually the map for the ambush. Like, you know, when you meet Keston over here and you come down and you ambush the meeting that's in place. That these guys were actually kind of talking about.
Becomes distance.
So, there is nothing on this map, is what you're telling me. That seems like a waste to me. Oh well. Oh well. Ragongar's got the hat now, though. He didn't have the hat. He had the rogue hood all last session, and he's got the actual pointy wizard hat now, though. That's fantastic. I didn't notice until now. His model is animating correctly, or his model is drawing correctly. I feel like we should have a road built through here so that we don't have to go all the way up and around. Yeah, let's rest. We will rest on the road. I'm okay with this. Onward to Tuskdale. Ooh. That was a little bit framey. Alright. Enter. And we'll go to the main square. We'll sell all of our stuff, do the usual stuff, and then head up into the keep after that. We are expanding to a town. I know expanding to a city apparently wipes the inventory of the merchant. I don't know if expanding to a town does it as well. I don't remember. I don't know all the deets, guys. I know the system reasonably well. I don't know literally all the details about what's going to happen here. Act 4 I've only played like 2 or 3 times, and late Act 4 and Act 5 I've only actually played like once through. So as we progress more and more, we get into the territory where I know less about all of the details about what's happening. I offer up all of my junk, and then I want to see stuff in descending order of weight, because I have stuff to sell to you, good sir. Definitely this, and that. And these eels. And potions of aid, for sure. Burning hands go away. Cypress Queen is done! Yes! We can take care of that. That one's blindness, right? Yeah, it is. Food. Herbs. Butter. Scorching Ray can go away. I want to keep Disintegrate. Curse it. Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll keep that as well. We can get rid of this. The fish. Fish from the Silver Step Lake. I'm actually going to hold on to that. Cool. Done. 300,000. That's enough to buy like one thing from Pitox. That's fantastic. The Pitox Marketplace. Let's do this. And by this, I mean the Cypress Queen. I'm going to read this because I don't know if I've actually read this on video before, like in any of the playthroughs we've done. I don't think we've made it far enough in the ones that I've recorded and shown to do this Cypress Queen before. Because you have to complete the Womb of Lamashtu in order to do it, because the last piece of it is in the last area of it, so. Let's store the fish, and I want the goblet, the flute, the flowers, and the crown, and I already have the quill. So that's all 5 pieces of the Cypress Queen. This is a long one, guys. Should be worth lots of experience, though, too. Actually, how much do I need to level? Like 5,000 experience. I don't think it's going to be worth 5,000, but still. Anything worthy of a story? Token of the Dryads. Tell me the story. I hear the noise of the capital, merchants shouting, horses neighing, soldiers' armors clanking. But this is all far from here, from beyond this tall walls of the pale palace garden. The noise is barely audible through the lush vegetation, but here, in the cool stillness, I can hear two lovers whisper beneath the shadow of an ancient cypress tree. I'm not one of them. No, I'm just a frail cypress twig. So we are literally a tree. Yeah, 1,000 experience. 10,000 gold, though. That's pretty sweet. The two cannot be together. She is a queen, and he is her loyal knight. Perhaps too loyal, but their love could not be kept secret for long. The king ordered the knight executed, but the knight managed to slip away to the wilderness of the Gnarl Marches in the Stolen Land. He hid there. This is the verdant chamber we're talking about, by the way, guys. Away from civilization, with only animals and birds to keep him company. To remember his lost home, he brought a cypress twig with him and planted it in front of his hut. Interesting. So, you saying that big door with the disintegration traps inside of it is his hut? The tree took root, and the knight spent long hours talking to the cypress, imagining it was his queen, and one day, I answered. Since ancient times, these lands had been home to the Fae, so it's little surprise that a dryad would be born within the tree. We became friends. He told me of his homeland and his beloved queen, and the merry life at court, the celebrations, parades, tournaments. I wanted so badly to see it with my own eyes. What happened next? Oh, we probably should have quizzed him, actually. So I decided I wanted to be a queen myself. And why not? After all, the Green Mother gave me my fair share of beauty and magic, and the knight taught me all about how to rule a country. I organized a celebration. All the local fae were invited. I had no idea there were so many of my kin in my neighborhood. Everyone came. Shy nymphs, merry satyrs with their reed pipes, tender nixies, leprechauns with their fancy buckled hats and shiny boots. The celebration lasted 3 days, and my guests enjoyed it so much that every one of them proclaimed to me their queen at the end. I wasn't establishing prisons or taxes or other nasty things that were common in human courts, but the social life of my court was vibrant enough to make any human monarch jealous. I like this. You know, you don't actually have to take care of your people. All you have to do to make the Fae make you their ruler is throw a really rockin' party. These guys are awesome. And then what? Life in the woods changed a lot over time, and the knight changed too. After spending so much time around Fae and meditating alone in nature, he became more religious and built a shrine to Erasteel with his own hands. Rumors spread around the area of some hermit or saints living in the swamps, though, to be frank, that wasn't anything saintly about him, as far as I could tell. But people started coming to meet him, and over time a small village grew around the shrine, built by people in search of a new life. As word spread of our kingdom in the woods, some people were surprised, while some just smiled knowingly. After all, the idea of a kingdom was familiar to humans, so Fae living in a kingdom made them seem less alien, less strange and scary. So we began living side by side in peace. Sometimes Fae would visit humans just to share a cup of tea, and you remember, specifically at the witch's hut, Fae and humans got married. Like there was actually supposed to be a marriage ceremony between a Fae and a human, and stuff kind of went wrong with the whole, curse. And sometimes there were even unions that resulted in children. Human children with some of the magic of the Fae, like a Sylvan sorcerer, for example. Some of those children deserve their own legends, but some of other stories for another time. Human monarchs are quite different from their subjects. They have eyes everywhere. Their arms are long and their memories longer. As the village grew, news of the location of a disgraced knight made its way to the king. Eventually a small but heavily armed group of the king's men arrived in the village, demanding the hermit knight leave with them immediately. The villagers, both human and Fae, were ready to fight to defend him, but the knight followed his unwelcome guests voluntarily. He said he wanted to avoid bloodshed, and he was old and longed to see his homeland and his beloved queen once again, even if it ended with his execution. So, the knight was taken away. Everyone grieved for him, myself especially. But as time passed, the pain subsided as it tends to. Both the village and the Fey Kingdom happily lived in peace for many years after. What happened to the knight? I know not. The story was not about him. The Dryad never saw him again. Perhaps he slipped away from his guards and accomplished a slew of heroic deeds afterwards. Or perhaps his captors executed him on the first day, simply taking the king his head. Or maybe he died on the executioner's block, but in the city of his youth, gazing once more upon his queen, older now, but as beautiful as ever. Or maybe the city had changed beyond recognition, and his queen had died years ago, and he realized too late that his true home was a village built in the swamps. Or maybe the king saw that the pious old man standing before him shared nothing in common with the bold young upstart that had impinged his honor so long ago, and thus pardoned him. Alas, alas, we have no way of knowing what really happened. Time spared not even the kingdom where this story started. So your guess here is as good as mine. Thank you for the story, storyteller. We could have gone into that in more detail. That was the story of the Cypress Queen, or more specifically, the Guardian of the Forest, or Nysa, I believe her name is. The fairy that we've been talking to this whole time, and whose job is to extinguish 100 kingdoms after hers, essentially. That's one big, really a detailed story, and a really good one for people to experience. So, I've got some stuffs to take care of here. Specifically, we've got a letter for the Baron. We have read, a new phase of life in your capital was successful. We are now a lively town. So we have upgraded. We are now a town. If we actually go into the town, we can build more stuff here now. And we can upgrade buildings, so we can spend our BP in fancy new ways. We could claim Silver Step for 375 BP. Holy ballsack, that's a lot. What I want to do, though, now that we have confirmed our upgrade, I want to go to Hassif. And I want to see if either Hassif or Verdel's inventory have actually changed with this upgrade. They do with the city upgrade, but I don't know if they do with the town upgrade. Main square. But yeah, we can expand our city. We can build new things now. We can really double down on economy and get ourselves in a position where we can build some BP without needing the 30 subsidy every week from Bravoy.
Step, step, step!
So nothing much changes when we upgrade here. Actually, if we look at the map, it literally looks like nothing has changed, as you can see. Do you have anything new? Does not look like it. Looks like you have all the same stuff that I have already sold to you. As I go ahead and hit my microphone.
Forwards!
And how about you,
Oh,
Verdel?
no, backwards, backwards!
What do you have? As your grace wishes. So a bunch of shit that I sold. Actually, hold on. No, you don't. You have all the same stuff that I've sold you. You still have the mithril full plate, adamantine full plate. Yeah, so you've got nothing new either. Cool.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So yeah, there's nothing new in here at the moment. That's to be expected, I suppose. That's Kaisi? Yeah. So let's head back inside, and let's build Bakken's workshop, because I want to get Bakken going quickly. I want to get the whole, I need these books, blah, 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 from him.
Step, step, step!
He's still going to be at Oleg's trading post, so that's no big deal. We'll have to go there, bring him the books, bring him all the other stuff. Everything should be good. Outskirts. Enter. I don't want to build a ton of stuff here, though, because we have to pay extra for it at the moment. So let's build his alchemy shop. We could build it on its own. Does it get a bonus from anything? +1 when adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse? Or longhouse. Okay. Well, I'm going to put it right there because I can. And we're not going to build anything else because we have penalties right now that are increasing the cost. This town has nothing in it. It's just an alchemy shop sitting on its own. Totally defensible, totally fine. No problems, guys. No problems. Disrupted Harmony, that was an opportunity, and then we have Rusty Dogs. Cool. I couldn't do anything else, right? I have Valerie back. Valerie could take care of this guard headquarters if I want to spend BP. Problem is, we're about to get rank 2, like the second tier advisors, and when we get second tier advisors, we're going to start getting a bunch of things where we need to spend BP on events, and I kind of want to be able to deal with that. So let's let some time pass. We were triumphant with the fugitive from Pitax. General delivered an inspired speech for the citizens of the barony, saying everyone who sets foot on these lands is free of other laws. Wow. Okay. Sure. Good military, we got a relations bonus from that somehow. I would consider that to be a relations malice, but that's fine. Rusty Dogs are mercenaries, right? Yeah, they are. I mean, 7 days to solve. We're about to start a new month. Let's just do it. Do it. Do it. Slowly. And Aram is busy. There we go. I feel so dirty using the skip day button. So we were successful on Forest Fae. Fantastic. I mean, how many days is this? 14. We could do Disrupted Harmony. And I can't promote Aram right now. I need to wait until his next, like, come talk to me about blah 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 moment, and I need more divine for that. So, I mean, let's get some more divine then, shall we? This is DC 17 though. This is something we could fail. Mineral Spring. Rusty Dogs was successful. Military +5. What I want to finish is the one that we have Tristan out on, because we're about to hit 60 loyalty. Mineral Spring. That's Mysterious Weed. Which one? 3 days. I need 3 more days. This was an opportunity, right? Yes. There we go. Mysterious Weed was triumphant. And with that, an advisor with the Barony's future. So I believe, since we're at 60 loyalty and we're rank 3, he's not going to give us the I want you to promote me thing. He's going to say, I need help. I need help. Can you hire us a community goes to culture, military goes to stability, economy goes to... Maybe I got that wrong. Does economy go to stability? Divine goes to arcane. I think he's going to want a diplomat. I'm not sure, though. Anyway, I think he's going to tell me, I need help. You need to hire me one of these fools. And then we're going to hire him one of these fools. Good to see you, Tristan. What's up? There's something important I wanted to discuss with you. It's not easy to admit, but recently the barony has grown so much that I feel it's slipping my grasp. Please, ease my burden by finding someone for the position of curator of arts and education. Okay. It's the curator that we need. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I have other news as well, which I'm sure you will find agreeable. As you know, our neighbor Galt has been in chaos for years. Their ever-changing rulers destroy that which goes against their fickle doctrines, including scientists and creators. But one of them was recently able to escape to your lands. He's the publisher of a newspaper. So here are the events that I was talking about. if we build this, we are going to need to pay BP in order to build it. But we are absolutely going to build this. It would be well to have a printing house in the capital. We're going to gain some culture, we're going to lose some BP. Ends the dialogue. So, I need to hire myself a curator now. So valid curators. Lindsay is a valid curator, and is Jathal the other one, I want to say? And we can support the counselor now as well. Fantastic. So, valid curator. Yes, Jathal, Lindsay, or the storyteller. This is charisma-based. I feel like using Jathal for this, like, her personality would lead to some really weird, evil decisions. I like Lindsay in this role, but I've decided we're using Lindsay as our diplomat, because we're using Valerie as our other person. So we could use the storyteller for this, or we can respec Jathal. And we can change this. Somebody who's not currently on assignment real quick. Yeah, we can fire them that way. You know what, let's use the storyteller for now, and I will consider if I'm going to respec Jathal for this. I might. I just like the storyteller's approach at the moment. So congratulations, you are my curator. And then we get this debuff here, Transition of Power Culture. So the counselor is assisting the curator with with matters of culture. While active event resolution uses 10 instead of the sum of their ability points plus the bonus from the culture stat rank. So our culture stat rank is pretty low. The curator's ability points are, you know, pretty low. Like it's just going to use a bonus of 10 right now. And this will go away when we get culture rank to rank 3. So it's good in the sense that it helps you right away to get simple things done, but it's bad in the sense that you can never get a bonus better than 10 with this. So we need to get the curator leveled up in that sense. Okay, so we've got Mineral Spring, which we can... Thank you, an update is ready. We can send Tristan on that, but the rank up is for Tristan. So I don't want to do that. Do I want to rank Tristan up right now? I kind of do. I kind of really do. I feel like that would be really useful. I'm going to do it, guys. I want the project to ease over this build costs. What do I need to get that again? I don't remember. Loyalty rank 4. Fantastic. We've got a crap ton of events. We triumphed on the Gambler. That's economy plus 3. That's really good. We're up to 42 eco now. We triumphed on Disrupted Harmony, community, loyalty, and huge divine bonus. Yes. Huge tracks of divine. And more community is good too, because we're getting close to 60 there as well. And then a bunch of other events. High Priest seeks our attention. Advice. Treasure requests your attention. A noble in trouble is an opportunity. Leisure boat of noblemen from Brevoy. We can send Amiri on that. Hands of gold is an opportunity. Wow, we can pick and choose for that. Something should be done to entice her to stay. Illicit hunters is a problem. We need to deal with that. And this is perfect. DC 15, we have plus 14, so it's going to succeed. And this is going to give us, probably, since we're using a community person, community on success. Plus 3 community on success or triumph. So we'll take care of that. It's a 14 day, so it's going to go into next month. Fugitive from Patax is back again. Amiri, take care of it again, please. Both of them want to see us, so this is promotions for both of them, basically. It's the level 40s or whatever promotions. Greetings, Baron. Let's not beat around the bush. You and I simply must discuss taxes. Yes. Yes, I know. Thank you. A modest raise to tax. Treasury will not be replenished quickly. So we can lower taxes slightly, paying 2 BP each week, allowing the economy to grow in the future. We could raise taxes by 1/3, or we can, for more BP each week, double taxes. Never used to tell you what you got for these, or what it would cost you for these. I am going to go with Jubilost's suggestion, though. We'll do the minor tax increase. Loyalty and community decreases with an economy increase. That is acceptable to me right now. And that's required for Jubilost's promotion. And now Aram, this is for his promotion. These events will unlock both of those. Ancient gods, whose names are forgotten, bear the message of the speakers. People are displeased, the Erastiel's followers. You must decide what to do about this new faith. We can't just say new faiths are not welcome, because again, this is a world with confirmed existence of divine beings and confirmed existence of numerous ones, and the ability for mortals to ascend to divinity. We literally cannot just say, no, you aren't allowed to be a new group of worshippers. He is allowed to profess his faith in my lands. Merciful, I shall inform him of your permission. So we lose even more loyalty and a stab. Losing stab is kind of big. We get divine protection from poison. I mean, we have to, do it first, but that's kind of cool. I think it's only in our lands, though. And we get divine +3. So that's cool. Also access to promotion for Aram, which is a big deal. Alright, let's take a peek. Yes. And yes. And then we get 2 new rank ups. We can support the High Priest or the Treasurer. We have something else as well. Divine protection from poison. It's going to cost me 100 BP. Provides immunity to poisons in the claimed regions. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is pretty sweet, but we don't need it yet. We need other stuff first, is what we need. I mean, we could hardcore expand and build just the city, just for the express purpose of upgrading to a city, but I just want to remove the unfair prices penalty, and I don't know what unlocks that for us. I feel like it might be having economy level 3, or upgrading our economy and getting its next tier, but I'm not 100% on that. I don't know for certain. I need community is what I need. So here's the thing. We can't do anything with this. We can send Tristan out. Do we want to hold him back for the next 7 days to see if there's going to be a problem, though? Or we can send Tristan out to Hand of Gold. DC 12. DC 19, though. Let's go on the thing that I can probably triumph. Sure. Why not? I really don't like sending people out with time left in the month. I really don't like spending time skipping days either. I like to get out there and adventure. So Mineral Spring expired because we did not assign anybody to it. We can now support. So now that it's a new month and we didn't get any new problems, I'm willing to support somebody. Let's support Jubilost, because I think, like I say, this might be tied to his level. And this will make him level 3. So let's do it. A number of things are going to end during this as well. And I kind of want to see if we triumph or not. So he is now rank 3. That's fantastic. We were successful with the fugitive from Pitax. The illicit hunters was a triumph. That's community +4. I need 5 more community. We also got a stab for that. That's amazing. Hands of Gold was a triumph. That's just a crap ton of loyalty. Cool. What else do we have? General wants to see me. Yeah. So the general is rank 2, 43. So this is rank 3. This is just the rank 3 promotion. Refugees. Yeah, I need community. So DC 14, definitely Valerie. So that's +3 community. If I sent the storyteller, we would get culture. I need community right now. I really need this to triumph. I need 5. The fire is a problem. Jubilos, this is DC 17. I really need you to succeed on this, Juby. And a mysterious cult is another problem. Aram, I'm going to have to get you on this one. And a noble in trouble is an opportunity that we could send a Miri for if we wanted to. Do we want some military? I need military. This seems so stupid. This seems so stupid. So stupid. But we're going to do it. Because we can. Miri in her top hat. I love it. So she's going to ask me for officers now. She wants sword lords, right? Yeah, she wants sword lords. Let's hire sword lords. I'm on board. Relations +2. Let's do it. Let's do it, Amiri. Bakken! He brings us acid oil. A little something from old Bakken. I would like you to craft something specific. One of your alchemical items. Just in case I ever use Jubilos. There's a book I've always wanted. Yeah, I've got it. I gotta bring it to you in Oleg's trading post, unfortunately. But I've got you your book, don't worry. It's right here. It's literally in my inventory. You could have taken it with you on your way out. But you're an idiot, so you didn't. Alright, so we can support the general or the high priest. And there it is, fixing the consequences. Okay, as soon as Jubilos is done with the fire, I need to fix the consequences. So, how long is the fire? 2 weeks? 14 days, yeah. So I can rank somebody up. I have nobody else to assign. If there's more problems, I'm screwed, right? So let's support the high priest. Nope, he's on a mystery cult. The general's busy too, isn't she? Yeah, I can't support anybody right now. Well, let's, whip it out and give it a couple strokes. Because that's about all we can do right now. I mean, I could go adventuring to new areas. But the game gives you a lot of time now to do kingdom management. So not taking advantage of it, I think, is really silly. Also, can you actually make this go away? Because that would be cool if it didn't cover all my shit. There we go. How long until something? Other than BP. I don't want to build more stuff yet. Okay. We failed a noble in trouble. Ooh. We didn't lose anything, thank goodness, but we failed it. We triumphed on the fire, though. That gets us community as well as economy. Both of those I need. Community hit 60! Sweet. Refugees was triumphant. Community +4. Loyalty +1. And the regent is now going to ask for help. And the regent, I think, asks for a diplomat. And that's going to be Lindsay, if that's the case. Alright. Regent demands your presence. Let's do it. Valerie. Nice to see you. Your barony requires a diplomat, Lord. Relations with our neighbors require special attention. Appoint a new advisor to manage this aspect of your barony. I love how she's just literally direct and straight to the point. But before you transfer these responsibilities to someone else, I would like to make one suggestion. No country can ignore the interests of its citizens who travel beyond its borders. Our most active trade relations and cultural exchanges are with Bravoy. I suggest we arrange with them to build a consulate in their capital. Then all your subjects who visit there can enjoy our support and protection. As I see it, it's a worthy investment. Yeah, do it. Build the consulate. +5 relations. Fantastic. We get this bonus to the thing that they are asking us to do, which is a bit of a head start in that direction. So we can hire on a new advisor. This is the diplomat. The Grand Diplomat, Valerie's already tied up. So it's going to be Lindsay. Congratulations, Lindsay. And let's go to our inventory real quick. I can't scroll across characters? What? Okay, I only have one set of characters available to me there. I mean, fine, whatever. And we can support the Regent's endeavors now if we wish. Which maybe we do? No. We want to support the High Priest. But he's not done yet. And it's the end of the month. The General is done. Let's support Amiri. Alright, that's a promotion. We were successful with the Mysterious Cult, Divine +3. That puts us at 50. I need 10 more Divine. We're going to promote him as well soon. Amiri wants to talk. About what? It's her personal quest. It's the Okay. This isn't barony business. It doesn't say general. It says Amiri. This is her personal quest. Hands of Gold. We can send Amiri on this. Craftsman Strike. We can send Jubilust on. And the Grand Diplomat wants to discuss something with us. Jubilust, take care of this. Hands of Gold. Amiri, take care of that. And let's do these throne room interactions. We'll get them both done. Hello, Grand Diplomat Lindsay, the printing press stealer. This will only take a moment. Really, it's nothing, but I do need your advice. Some hunters from Pitax are wandering near the outskirts of your barony. If you ask me, I don't care. There's enough game for everyone, but the locals are outraged. What kind of barony is it if just anyone can cross our borders? We're not going to introduce border patrols because of a couple dogs got shot, right? So she wants me to not institute border patrols. That will increase relations, but it's probably going to hurt loyalty and community possibly even more, and maybe economy. Loyalty increased though. Relations increased. Huge hit to stab though. I do think border patrols is the better approach there, Lindsay. I really do. If there are any more issues, we will immediately crack down on it. We need to talk, but not in front of everyone. After council ends, come to the tavern. It's about my tribe. My old one from before. Yeah. As I suspected. This is Pariah. This is going after her family. And the frost giant that is tormenting them. Okay, so we have a rank up to support the Grand Diplomat. We also have training to strengthen Cassiel's skills as general. I'm not using Cassiel as a general, so not really that useful. This is how you increase the ability of somebody who's not your primary person. So like the storyteller, we'll get something like this to increase their ability as a curator. But I'm not actually using them, so I don't care that much. We can support the Grand Diplomat and the Grand Poobah de Doink of all this and that, but we're not going to do that right now. How we look? Community is now back below 60, but it's okay. We got our diplomat. Loyalty is there. Economy is like 11 away. Divine is like 10 away and a promotion. I want to do that. Here's the thing, though. I want to do this. Amiri, can you wait like 2 weeks? No. It's time for an adventure, guys. We've been doing enough kingdom management. It's time to get out there and bust some skulls. So we're going to take care of Pariah. Out of curiosity, 126 days left on the curse. Okay, no problem. we are going to meet Emiri at the tavern, but we are going to do that next time, because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I have to take the kids to school in the morning tomorrow, so it's going to be an early night today. It's about 11:40 or so for me right here. So I'm going to call it quits here. Next time, we are going to go on Emiri's personal quest and deal with her barbarian heritage and learn a lot of other things. Even though she's not a barbarian at the moment, she is a two-handed fighter for me. Hopefully, we will also get everybody leveled up, because we're like 2,000 to 3,000, between 2 and 3,000, like 2,400 experience away from getting everybody level 12, which is going to be awesome sauce. As always, I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you are enjoying this series, consider subscribing and leaving a like. That would be fantastic. Leave whatever comments you want in the video below. This has been a live stream, but you can still comment. If you want to support the channel, you know, subscribing is great. You can also join it as a member on YouTube Gaming. That's sort of like the Twitch TV monthly subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. Or show up for a live stream. That's fantastic too. I love to have you all here. But I have been Liz. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I hope to see you again next time, and bye-bye.